Delano, great to have you with us. So the number of people have come out over the past days and talked about peak inflation. You don't think we're there, though. Why?
Hey, Dee, and thanks, John and Carl, as well for having me on. I don't think we're quite there yet. I would like to see the numbers next month. And this month, obviously, if you strip out, energy and food items, when you get to that core consumer price index number, you are seeing some moderation in the increases month over month, right? You saw used car sales dip down a little bit. You saw some other numbers start to moderate as well. I do think we want to see a little bit more in the next couple of months to be able to say that we've peaked. The market, obviously, when they disseminated the information that came out yesterday, saw some good things. But as the day went on, we started to pull back in the market. So we'd want to see a little bit more information before we can start to say that we're peaking and before we start to guess what the Fed may do as far as the projections on rate increases, Deidre.
So, Delano, what's your strategy then for the earnings season ahead? Are you looking at some of those beaten down names going in for an upside surprise? How do you think that those factors, if we're not at peak inflation, is going to play out?
Yeah, Deidre, I definitely am. And some of my strategy is dollar cost averaging. And obviously, if you're looking at mega cap tech and large cap tech right now, we've seen some of the stocks pull back quite considerably. Now, I do think there's areas for investors to look at. If you're looking at digital ad revenue, there was a report that came out that we jumped 35% last year. And obviously, some big beneficiaries of digital ad revenue growth. You have your Googles, you have your Facebooks. Obviously, on the e-commerce point, you have Amazon. And these are some stocks that obviously have sold off a bit, but could have some earnings that prove that they can start to make some growth headways in the near term, right? And so if you look at some of the valuations on a price to earnings forward ratio for a lot of these companies that have taken a beating over the past 6 months, there are some areas for investors to look at, Deidre.
Well, Delano, speaking of companies whose stocks have been beating down, and we actually gave a nod to the metaverse a minute ago, what do you think of this report about Meta and Horizon Worlds, the idea that they could be taking, as large a share of some transactions as 47%. You think developers are mad about Apple's App Store now? 47%. Is that good news for those who believe in the metaverse and want to buy Meta here, or is it a sign that it's going to be more of the same?
Yeah, great question, John. I think some of that will be parsed out as you look at the Quest, the ability to buy on Quest, as well as creators selling in the Horizon World. So if you add those two together, then you're starting to get to the number around the 47%, which they do think that the management has talked about that going down over time. So I do think it's obviously a new area, and it's a big push that Meta is making, changing the whole strategy of your company, changing your whole strategy in the name. I think creators have to find a place as we figure out what this metaverse actually is. There's so many companies doing things. You saw Epic raise $2 billion. But what does this actual space mean? And what does the space mean for creators and the community involved? The people that figure that out, I think, are going to be the biggest beneficiaries from that. And obviously, you see companies are planning to take big revenue cuts from it. And Meta is the big family of apps, over 2 billion users. If they figure this out correctly, it could be beneficial for shareholders.
Yeah, while we're on Meta, Delano, RBC today says their channel checks of small and medium-sized business raise our conviction that Meta is likely to see another rocky quarter upcoming, prompting lower estimates. They cut the target to 240. They argue that some of these businesses and clients are considering new channels for the first time. Some of that's just a business balance sheet issue, but also the ability to target on Meta. I wonder if you think that quarter's at risk.
Yeah, 100%. I think if you look at Facebook as one of Meta's platforms, they're showing a little bit less as far as user growth, right? But they're showing more growth on the Reels side. And if you look at where you see Reels really kind of taking off, you have your TikTok platforms, you obviously have Instagram platforms, which is obviously under Meta. But I do think that is something to have concern. Ad revenue is the biggest chunk of revenue for Meta, and they need to have many different channels where they could do that. I think if you look at e-commerce, there's still 5.5 million people that registered new businesses in 2021. So that does tend to benefit some companies. And I believe some of those companies happen to be Amazon and Shopify, which Shopify is obviously taking a beating, but they're making some strategic shifts, especially with the NFT platform they mentioned. So I do think there's going to be beneficiaries from that. Amazon having most of the market share on the e-commerce front, I think benefits from new businesses being created on that side, Carl.